All right, today we're going to be doing some real world math, something you're going to deal with all the time, tax and discounts. So here's the first question. How much will you pay for a video game that costs $39.99 if you also have to pay 6% tax, like we do in Pennsylvania? So the first option that you could do is calculate your tax by converting the percent to a decimal. So 6% equals 0.06, and then multiply by the original cost. So in this case, we're going to do 0.06 times 39.99. Okay, and that gives us 2.3994. Second thing we're going to do is add the tax to the original cost. So we have that 2.3994, and we're going to add the original 39.99 that we already had to pay. So I get this number, 42.3894. And then the last thing is that we have to make sure we express our answer in money form. Think about what this means, round as needed. So this means that we're going to pay about $42.39. Okay, so you would have to bring in $42.39 to make sure you had enough for that video game. Okay, we're going to do the same problem, but we're going to use a different method to solve for it. I really like the second method. To me, it makes it a little bit easier. And also, you have to use it a lot when you work backwards. So, second method is this. You add your tax percent to 100%. So we have 6% tax plus the 100% that we have to pay for the item. Means we have to pay 100%, 106% of the original cost. So again, we're going to take 106% and make it a decimal, 1.06. We move the decimal back twice. And now we're going to multiply that 1.06 by the original cost. When I multiply 1.06 by the original cost, I get 42.3894. Notice this is the same answer that I got last time when I did it with the other method. So just like I did before, I'm going to write this in money, $42.39 is what I'll have to pay. I don't know if you're like me, but I think the second method is a little bit easier a lot of the time. Okay. So now we're going to look at sale price. Again, we're going to try two different methods and see if you're more comfortable with one or the other. So how much will you pay for a shirt that originally cost $29.50 and is on sale for 35% off? No tax this time. It's clothing, so we get off tax-free today. You're going to calculate the discount by converting the percent to decimal and multiplying by the original cost. So we've got 35%. That is equivalent to 0.35. And I'm going to multiply that by my $29.50. When I do that, I get 10.325. So that's how much discount I get, $10.32.50 off. Now I'm going to subtract. So I've got my original cost of $29.50. I'm going to subtract 10.325. And I get 19.175. And again, I'm going to round my money as needed. This is going to end up costing $19.18. All right, let's look at solving the same problem a different way. So similar to the tax, we can also just take our discount percent away from 100%. So originally I would pay 100% of the price, but I'm getting 35% off. That means I'm only paying 65% of the original price. So I'm going to change this to a decimal, 0.65, and multiply it by the original cost, $29.50. I'm going to find that I get 19.175, the exact answer that I got before. So then, just like before, I'm going to say $19.18 is how much this will cost. All right, let's go with an extension. What if you have to pay tax and you have a discount? Okay, so how much would you pay for a chocolate bar that originally cost $2.98 if it was on sale for 25% off and you had to pay a 7% tax? Error alert. This is not the same result as just getting 18% off. You can't subtract the discount, add the tax together first. You have to take them as two different steps. So since I like method 2 better, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say it was on sale 25% off. So it was 100%, but I'm taking 25% off. So I'm paying 75% of it. So I'm going to start with $298 times 0.75. So when I do 298 times 0.75, I get 2.235. And I don't want to round this answer yet because usually that throws it off a little bit. Now I have to pay a 7% tax. So this time I had 7%. I also have to pay the whole 100% of what it's costing now. So 107%. I would take my answer that I just got from before, 2.235, and multiply it by 1.07. And when I do this, I get 2.39145. And I'm going to round. And some places will say you have to round up in money and they're going to charge you 240. That might be true. I'm just going to say 239 with normal rounding techniques for this particular problem. Remember to do each step separately in that and don't try to combine and shortcut it into one.